Up next is Friday Otuya with Nex-Tech.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, my name is Friday Otuya. I was here about a month ago representing Nex-Tech and just sharing some updates. And I promised that I was going to be back to just come share more and also present the signpost to the city. Um, Firstly, I want to give you guys greetings from our CEO at Nex-Tech, Jimmy Todd, and also our executive management team. They saw the news story that the Great Bend Tribune put up regarding my visit, and we're very happy that the council was able to receive me. So Nex-Tech is saying thank you. I'm just going to share a few things from my slide here, so just help me. Next slide. Great. So just a little introduction about Nex-Tech. When folks hear about Nex-Tech, they think, oh, the internet company in town, just like any other internet company, but we're kind of different. First of all, we're cooperative. Many folks don't know that Nex-Tech is like Midwest Energy or Sunflower. We're co-op run by a board of director, and then we have an executive management team, and then we have staff members. We started back in the 50s because a bunch of farmers out there in Northwest Kansas said the big corporations, the big telephone companies would not give us world-class connection, and so the farmers came together and they started rural telephone, which today is called Nex-Tech. We serve more than 30,000 broadband customers across Northwest Kansas, parts of Salina, parts of Great Bend too. We also have other services that extend beyond fiber. We have, which you're going to see in a couple of slides. We have over 300 employees. Many of them are in Great Bend here. Next slide, please. So this is Nex-Tech at a glance. I and my colleagues will try to put together one page that explains everything Nex-Tech does, and you can see that in your packet too. We do home services. We serve homes, residential folks. We serve businesses. We have creative services. We have carrier services. So we serve a bunch of tech companies, both within and outside Kansas. And then we have community engagement, which I kind of work on trying to engage the stakeholders in the communities that we serve and try to support them with resources and partner where necessary. Just as a note, we do have a good relationship with the economic development team in town and also the chamber, Megan's team. So we kind of partner, whenever we have the opportunity to do so. So that's part of our community engagement efforts. Next slide. So these are the 5 things or 4 things I'd rather emphasize today: our rural insights, our revolving loan fund, next generation roundup for youth, and also our smart rural communities program, which I'm going to present the signposts on today. Next slide. Rural insights. So you have that packet right there, council members. Many folks, like I said, I'm just giving you the very 30,000 feet level of Nex-Tech, but Nex-Tech will do a bunch of things beyond internet. We are expanding fiber broadband to a bunch of places in rural Kansas. We are serving critical institutions, fire departments, police departments, libraries, hospitals, you name it. We're just out there trying to connect these people to world-class fiber broadband, not just any kind of internet. And so Rural Insights kind of showcase that a little bit. It just gives you a kind of snapshot of what we're doing and how much we've gotten in terms of grants, how much we've invested in terms of our own funding to make sure that Kansans and folks around are connected. Next slide. And then our revolving loan fund. I want to talk about this because this program is very useful to, I would say, any business out there. Many years ago, we partnered with the USDA, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, to see how can we help people who want to start businesses or expand their businesses in rural Northwest Kansas. And we partnered together and we've started a revolving loan fund. And it's very simple. The goal is to create jobs or to promote economic development. 2 years ago, we tried very hard to fund a project in Great Bend. We didn't quite get to the finish line because there are a bunch of eligibility criteria, but I'm hoping that in this year or next year, I'm able to work together with either the Economic Development Office or with any other stakeholder in town to work together so Nex-Tech can fund a project in Great Bend. There are a few criteria, like I talked about, that folks will need to meet, but if they do, would they get funding from Nex-Tech and they're able to employ people, expand their business, and do cool stuff. So that's what this is all about, our revolving loan fund. Next slide. And then we have youth programs. Recently, we brought this into the Barton County Great Bend School District. We basically partner with school districts to offer internships, life skills, essentially giving young people who think, what am I going to do in rural Kansas? There are no opportunities. I should graduate and either move to Wichita, Kansas City, or leave the state for good. But we're trying to say there are opportunities for you to learn, to gain skills, to do stuff right here. and it's been very successful. Nex-Tech, we were very instrumental in starting this non-profit called Next Generation Roundup for Youth, and today they have, I think this summer they're going to be having over 300 internship positions open to young people across central Kansas and northwest Kansas also. So like I said, we're active in Great Bend and the county, and we're always seeking to see how we can do more with this program. So next slide. And then the Smart Rural Community program, like I talked about the last time, we expanded fiber into Great Bend, and we'll continue to see how we can serve people in the city better and better. But to sort of help, not really help, to partner with the city to say, this is what Great Bend has. Great Bend is not just a small town. We have world-class fiber internet here. And what does fiber internet mean? It means that it's the what's the word? I'll use the word, the gold standard for connectivity. It's buried underground, so you can see it's very windy outside. It cannot affect your internet if you're with Nex-Tech. It's not possible. If it's snowing like it snowed like a month ago, thereabout, the blizzard that came through, it doesn't affect your internet because it's resilient. It's buried underground. It's reliable, as we say it's future proof. So in the next 10, 15, 20, 30 years, even 50 years, folks, analysts have said, fiber is still going to be relevant because a bunch of data can go through fiber, and that's the kind of internet we offer in Great Bend. So this certificate I'm going to present to the city today, and also the signposts, is just a kind of public showcase to say we're open for business, investors. Great documentary you shared just now about the drag racing. If you can put this signpost or something up there that say, hey, Great Bend has world-class fiber internet, courtesy of Nex-Tech, in case you want to stay over. Tourists are going to be coming into town. If you want to relocate to town, internet is all covered by Nex-Tech. So it's just a good touristy, showcase for the good thing happening in town. And that's why I go around and we go around trying to showcase this. So next slide. I prepare a newsletter every 3 or 4 months or thereabout, and I just showcase what Nex-Tech is up to. So if you're interested in seeing other things, I can't share every little thing, but you can take a screenshot there and you can subscribe to my newsletter. Next slide. And then those are my contact details. I live and work out of Hayes. I have a family. I'm a father of 2 boys, and they keep me very busy as I run around for Nex-Tech. When I get home, they keep me happy. So I live in Hayes, but I travel around north and central Kansas. Any questions for me? Trying to go fast because I don't want to overstay my welcome. Okay, I would like to present this to the council if that's okay. I would like to come forward and present it to the mayor and council members so we can do a little photo op if that's okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, council member. I appreciate it. Thank you.